Welcome to Samuels.here channel. Kevin Samuels was truly a truth seeker, and after many years of educating both men and women of all races, but particularly those of African descent, in the art of navigating the ever-complex dating world, he was sadly ripped from our lives as he was called back home to the Almighty in 2022. Some of us, myself included, instinctively recognized the truth of his message. Many found his message rather unpalatable. I am hoping with this channel to make his message that little bit more digestible in a more feminine and softer manner. I hope this helps my sisters in the Black community who saw him as an enemy. Being Black myself, I hope I can bridge that gap. And oh, by the way, my father was also called Samuel, so in a twist of fate, I pay tribute with this channel to my father, who is also where Kevin has gone. I love how the Icelandic have a way of acknowledging someone's daughter in the same way as someone's son. So I appropriate the Icelandic way to find a suitable name for my channel, Samuels.here, Samuel's daughter. Enjoy the video.
All this stuff. Sorry, I was trying to get it together.
That's okay. How old are you?
You're gonna get me.
I always just ask so I know, because I can
I'm
have
46.
Okay.
So I need help for my grandgirls. So,
okay. So the question on the table: would it be better to have a Will and Jada situation or a Martin and Coretta?
Oh, so that's what I was saying. Nope.
Nope. Which one? Which one?
While I was in nursing school, I already tried to run over my ex for cheating. So yeah, you can't cheat on me like that.
Okay, so I didn't get the answer.
The answer, okay, so I've been watching you for a while. Yes, I'm digressing, but I've been watching you for a while. I know you want yes, no.
I do.
The cheating, no.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, well then die alone.
No. I mean, you said average was another choice. You said average is another choice.
Yeah, but average is another choice, meaning that you're gonna treat the average man like you would treat the man who was gonna cheat on you. You see, the problem with average is women will take average men, but then you complain about average men.
I have no problem with. Remember, I'm 46.
So when did your husband cheated on you?
I have never been married.
Okay. Well, how many kids you got?
I have one.
Why haven't you ever been married?
Because I have strong masculine energy. I am.
So an average man that you would attract would be a beta male by definition. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You're saying, which is, I had this came up last night.
Work out my name because I didn't realize my whole
you can change it. Let's see. Let me change it. Rename.
Because I am,
okay.
Am I live?
Well, you don't have to be. You're not on the screen with me right now.
Okay. I don't mind being live. It's just my name needs to be changed.
I changed it.
Okay, because I'm a nerd.
But so you got one kid. You're 46.
Yes.
All right, and masculine energy.
Yeah, I realize that now. I didn't, going for what you know and moving.
Do you have a daughter?
Huh? Yes, I do. But my daughter has been married twice, so I kind of sort of did something right.
Your daughter's been married twice?
She's on her second marriage, and this is probably the forever one.
Okay. Hold on. How many children does she have?
She has 5, and we have to.
Whoa! Hold on. No. Now, there's one thing we cannot. There's absolutely one rule.
Yes.
What is that one rule?
Don't talk over the host. I apologize.
That is absolutely one rule. Okay. You got a daughter with 5 kids. How old is she?
She's 32. The thing is, I like how Miss Average has best. You told her to book a session. I can book a session to give you the backstory. So then you have more context. My friends tell me I over-explained, but in the moment that we're in right now,
So, daughter been married twice with 5 kids by how many different fathers?
2.
Okay.
Like I said, I have to give you the backstory. It may or may not change.
Well, the point of the matter. Okay, my ultimate point is.
Yes. She got married and I didn't.
Well, you're still talking. My point is, I mean, why do you think a man would accept this? I'm curious at this now. I'm like, why would a guy accept this?
Accept what? For who? For me or for her?
Yeah, because what man who's average, an average man who's unmarried, so they have to be unmarried to marry you, right? Mm-hmm. Why would an unmarried man who's around your age want to spend his last few years with this?
Because that's not his concern. I mean,
what do you mean it's not his concern?
He would be in a step grandfather situation, but he and I would have our lives. She's sufficient. She's self-sufficient.
No, ma'am, no. Your daughter, those would be his step grandkids.
Correct.
And do they come around you often?
They do, but because
listen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, technically,
I want you to shut her. See, you can't control your mouth. You ain't getting nothing except a cat or a dog.
No, neither. I'm allergic to both.
Well, you get nothing because you can't, because your mouth is just and ain't no man gonna spend the last 20 years doing this. I'm telling you, they're not.
I apologize.
Because if you married a man, my mother. Her deceased husband. I was around my mom. Oh Jesus H fucking Christ. Say what's on your mind, ma'am? You got something to say? What the fuck is it?
No, I was listening to you.
Okay. Bottom line, the man is gonna have your kid. Your kids, your grandkids is gonna be here. So it's not like they're gonna expect Paw to do something for them too. Kids ain't gonna just be like, oh, hi granny. That's your husband? Yes, we want nothing from you, sir. Come on, man. That's not how that works.
Okay.
Go ahead.
May I
Go ahead.
Something? Okay, the reason why that may be a probable situation is the way I conduct my life right now. Actually, I work quite a bit. That's the first thing. So so I kind of misspoke when I said, I spend a lot of time with them. I am a big resource to them. I do spend quality time with them, but I work a lot.
What do you do for a living?
That's why I had you change my stuff up.
I just need you. I don't need your job. I just need your job title.
Oh, registered nurse, psych nurse.
Oh.
What's my problem?
Oh, well, you new to my show. We nurses are persona non grata for wives around here.
Oh, you guys hate us? I didn't.
Nobody. No. Just not good wives.
I've been watching every night.
You're just not good wives. You're just not good wives because you're so damn busy being a resource to everybody else.
Honestly, I didn't know this. Nurses are not a good fit for wives. Well, okay, that's debatable, isn't it? I thought they would make the perfect wives. They're very caring people. This is why they're in that profession. And they are resourceful, and they are the kind of people you want around when there is a medical emergency. Anyway, so to get back to the topic at hand, I came back to this video. It's a long video, which I cut into 2 last time, but I came back here to understand more of Kevin Samuels' argument for cheating in a marriage. Now, my point of contention was, did he really mean cheating, as in, the Christian concept of a marriage, but the man steps out of it with no conscious need for attrition or apology because, well, it's the male nature? Or did he mean the whole concept of having to share a man as a woman, i.e. the kind of polygamous relationships that many societies have, even until now, this age, in countries in Africa, in South America, in Aboriginal cultures. So there is a big difference between these two, and this is where I'm getting myself into a bit of a twist. I accept one and not the other, personally. But as ever, I'm conscious of not knowing enough about the male nature because I am a woman. So I want to understand better if he really meant the cheating thing in the Christian type marriage. Then what's the basis for the unapologetic nature of a man cheating and believing he is somehow in the right? It's a very humble question because, the great Kevin Samuels was a very wise man. So if he says something that I'm not quite sure about, then there must be something I'm missing. So I really want to understand. This woman's story doesn't help. Because she's not the typical ideal wife apart from her profession. So I'm still not quite on the right track here. And I desperately want some help. Somebody help me understand. Why is cheating a good thing, even for the woman? I get it that a woman who is older may not want to, have to service the husband. You know what I mean? Don't play dumb. So she may be quite happy for a younger woman to do that job for her. Okay, I get that. But otherwise, is there any benefit to anyone, even the man himself? Is it really? Well, I can see that for the man himself, yes. Yeah, okay. That's why they do it, right? There must be some benefit. Just shows you my ignorance in this subject. I need some help on this. I'm completely out of my depth here. I admit it. I gave up. Please educate me on this subject.
Nurses? Woo! Nurses work hard, long hours, and they got bring their work home with them. Yeah, talk about this. Oh yeah, and then a psych nurse too. I know that one well. No.
However, that's why I started watching you.
Well, but the thing is, but the likelihood is you're there. That's your life. That's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna change. Let me bring somebody else in. I want to ask because you said nobody gonna cheat. Yeah, he gonna have to cheat on you. He gonna cheat. You know what? You know the main reason. You know the main reason men cheat. Though? Do you know the main reason the men cheat though? What do you think it is? Why do you think men cheat?
Ultimately, as a psych nurse, because they want to.
No. It's not because just because they want to.
Well, it sounds like you were saying earlier.
Do you? Okay, I asked you. Do you know why they cheat?
I don't.
Okay, they cheat. They cheat because of the one thing you lack: femininity. Femininity is why men cheat more than anything else. Femininity. That's what they go for. They go to get the one thing they can't get in ready supply at home. Femininity. Same thing I told a bunch of women last night. Get the likes up, people, or the chat room goes off. We need 1,000 more likes. Go mute yourself. Go ahead, unmute yourself. I'm talking to Jocelyn.
Well, if this is true, then I understand. Fair enough. I actually thought that men cheat because they just need variety. That's what I thought. But maybe that's wrong. Now, if they're looking for femininity, that's a logical reason for a man to cheat. So that's fine. I accept that. No problem. Let's see what else he says.
They cheat because of femininity. And the thing is, why not and your best chance to have a man stay at home is to overload on femininity. Hello.
Hi.
You ready now?
Yes, I am.
All right. How old are you?
I am 24.
24. All right. So, Martin and Coretta or Will and Jada? Which one you want?
Martin and Coretta.
So you cool with your man cheating?
I recently came to terms with that after watching your show for a couple months.
Okay.
I was raised by a narcissistic mother.
Okay.
So I was raised to, expect everything from a man, monogamy and all
Right.
And I got lucky to find a high value man who's on his way. He's not like, when it comes to money and all that, he's on his way there.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's even taught me a lot. Like, I'm very open-minded, and he always tells me these things.
So Miss Registered, Miss Nurse,
Yeah.
why is this 24-year-old woman ahead of you on this subject?
Because I'm new to paying attention to this aspect of life.
Ooh, ouch. Kevin Samuels asking the older woman, why is this younger woman ahead of you on the curve? But you know what? I think she gave a good answer. She said, look, I'm new to gaining insight into my own contribution to the mess I'm in. That's actually quite positive, I find. Bravo to this lady. I clap for her. She did well. It's a good answer. But the question was a little bit pricky, won't we agree? And by the way, that 24-year-old, she's wiser than the older woman for sure. She's also wiser than me. So I would like to know, what does she know that I don't know? Why is she so amenable to the whole cheating thing? Why is she much more ready to accept it than I am? I'm interested. At 24, she's very wise, right? Okay, let's see. Why is she so wise?
That's what I can concede. After all this time of watching you, I wasn't going to get on here and put up my dukes and this and that. No,
But think about it. We're roughly the same. We're roughly the same age.
Yes.
Do you think your grandfather and the men back then were monogamous?
No, I absolutely.
We know they weren't.
Precisely. So
okay. So why? So listen. So if they weren't, their fathers weren't, no group of men has ever been that monogamous. Why do y'all expect it to be different?
I hope that it'd be different, and I hope things would make things differently. But
It did. What it made you is unmarried.
Precisely. Oh yeah, I already knew you was gonna
but what I'm trying to understand is we're roughly the same age, and your father and your grandfather and your great grandfathers, those men all were cheating. The cheating was happening, but they also had 30, 40, 50, 60-year marriages. We had communities and everything else. Then with us, you ladies wanted us to do something different. And all it got was this.
May I?
So my thing is, why not go back to the models that we know produced long-term marriages and communities? That's the answer I want before you say anything else. We already know what worked. Why not use what we already know that works?
This is an important segment that contributes to my education. I know about polygamy in the olden days, right? I told you about my own African ancestral roots. It was quite normal in the age of my grandfather, my great-grandfather, for the man to be polygamous. No problem, I accept that. But what I'm not quite sure about is what Mr. Samuels asserts, that even happily married men married in the Christian or other religious tradition, which are meant to be monogamous, that they were cheating on the side. This is perhaps acceptable as information in the sense that I do know that there were very accommodating women of that age. So yes, the women were accommodating, and that made it okay in that sense. You see what I mean? So the difference between the women of that age and the women of my generation is that we are perhaps not so accepting, and we are just disgusted. You saw in the previous video my reaction to the whole disease thing, for example. So, okay, so that's a learning point for me. I'm thinking aloud here. I hope you don't mind. If Mr. Samuel's advice to women of my generation is that we should just close one eye like our grandmothers did in the hope or in the belief, in the acceptance that the husband is not rubbing the whole affair or the polygamous situation in the face of the wife, and there are no, babies and diseases and stuff. But as I mentioned in the previous video, these are not things that are in the man's control. It's, if you're having a sexual relationship with a woman, you can almost always expect that there will be a baby, right? Unless she's infertile. You can almost expect a disease, yeah. So, he mentioned this strategy that Betty White talked about. I don't know if she personally used it, and I liked it. If I ever were in the situation of the description of Betty White's situation, where she talks about actually inviting the other woman to just do the things that makes the man happy, and that's it, and period, then sure, I'll do that. So I'm not completely against the cheating thing. I think you can see that I'm slowly changing my mind, right?
Okay. May I respond?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you always do this to me. So, yes, I am in accordance with what you're saying. And actually, the scenario that comes to mind, almost running him over in nursing school, had he not been so blatant with his stuff, I would have been amenable to Martin and Coretta.
Okay, was he blatant? But hold on, was he blatant with his stuff? Did y'all ever have a conversation about responsible cheating?
No, we did not.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you the energy I've gotten from you, and the kind of men you likely attract is men who feel like they can't tell you the truth, so they're gonna lie to you.
Correct.
Why not you guys just lead with whatever happens outside this house? I don't care about it. Just don't throw it up in my face. It'll be good.
I wasn't at that point. However,
okay. And what I want people to understand is this is what happened with Generation X. Generation X women, the women we're supposed to be married to, they wanted men to be new wave men. And that doesn't work. And my thing is, if you only got another 20, 30 years in this piece, why not just go ahead and have a man who can let him do what he want to do?
That's my thinking now. And then,
go ahead. But he's going to be average, but you want an average man. That's cool.
No, actually, he can do his thing because I actually need somebody who has the level of ambition as I have. I'm working
that train is never late. So what did she say? Instead of cheating, I'll take an average man. That's what she came through the door saying. But
I changed up.
And you changed it up.
Because you know what? We have
But listen, you change it up inside of 20 minutes. And that's the problem.
Because I have to be realistic.
I need you to listen. That's the problem. You're too old to be changing it up. You should have came in like the 24-year-old.
I'm talking about for my grandgirls then.
No, I asked you for you.
No, I understand that, but since we already established it's too late for me, you already
let me know. No. I asked you what you want. I want. You said you want an average man because you don't want to be cheated on, and now it's like, because see, this is the thing. This is why y'all just need to be honest. And older women, y'all will just say what y'all think we want to hear, other than being the fact. Say, I want it all. I want a man who's on my level, making more money, who don't cheat on me, and that don't exist.
Oh yeah, I'd like that. But now when
why? But why would you like that when that don't exist?
Well, just like I tell
we like feminine black women, but they don't exist.
From the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money.
Oh, that was a low blow. I take that one back. But that was a good joke.
Wow, damn.
Well,
I'm trying.
Generation X, oh no. Femininity is in short supply in Generation X. College-educated black women. Oh, first off, y'all come in with the 1990 Halle Berry shortcut. That's automatically not feminine. No, we know. Hold on. Let me bring some more people in.
Okay.
All right.
I enjoyed that exchange between Mr. Samuels and this lady, actually, that last segment. Okay, so he wins. What can I say? I accept. I think if in the old generations there were many affairs, they were just hidden so that the likes of me, many generations later, just wasn't aware of them. Well, that was a good protection for me. However, it diminished my intelligence in this matter. So, if that was the case, and that we just cannot expect men, especially men of high value, to be faithful, okay, so be it. If that's male nature, okay. But can someone just mention that in the prenuptial stage so that women are aware of what they're letting themselves into? And another point I just wanted to make, I think that if femininity is so lacking in the female population that this is a cause of cheating, well, the first thing to say is, could it really be? Because if men of the older generations were cheating, they had feminine wives. So that's perhaps a point of contention. But let's just say, cheating is caused by lack of femininity in the home of the man, then maybe there's a lesson for us women. Just saying, I think if that problem of cheating is correctable, then ladies, let's change something. But can I add my own little joke here? If the options are a high value man who's going to cheat, a beta man, otherwise known as the average man, or being alone, could I add a fourth? Could we have a high value man who is a eunuch? Okay, it was a joke.
Here we go. Dana?
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good.
How old are you?
I'm old, Kevin.
Okay. Just go ahead and tell me, so we don't need all that. Go ahead and say it.
I think I'm the same age as you, Kevin.
Okay, just say the name. Just say 53.
No, I'm not 53.
What is it?
Close.
I'm not going to ask one more time. I'm going to drop you if you don't say the age. I'm going to drop you.
Ooh.
I'm going to drop you. That's only if you don't say the number, you go goodbye.
Ooh.
All right. You see, I'm about to hit remove, right?
Can I just say?
I said if you don't say the number, and see, I want you to understand. I want you to understand. Our audience, I want you to understand. I asked the same question. You ain't special. Answer the question.
No, I'm in denial.
Yeah. Say goodbye. Like that's gonna change anything. She's in denial. What happened? Did the blue tape? She's in denial.
Mr. Samuels?
Huh?
May I say something?
Go ahead. I don't understand. Like I'm in denial. What the hell?
Nah, she don't want to talk about it. But can I say something?
I don't have to say nothing about it. Just going out my shit though. Go ahead.
I have had high value men with my my ineffective earlier years.
Well, hold on. Let me do this. So this woman came all the way over here, just not announce her age. That's crazy. And y'all wonder why so many Generation X men are unmarried. Let me show you why. That's why. Natalie, how are you? Is that Natalie or what is that? Natalia? Natia, I don't know. How old are you?
Oh, Nakia, yes. Can I be shown on YouTube?
How old are you?
31.
All right. And then what's the other one? Dana. I can't read y'all's names, man. Something L.
Danielle.
Why don't we just spell regular ass names? You got Danielle with a Y. How old are you?
Oh, 32.
All right. See, you see how everybody else came through and acted like they had sense. Yeah. So Natia, what's the deal? Martin and Malcolm. Martin.
My picture, but I don't know why it's showing up.
Wow,
But,
I turned off the video. You want? Are you?
Good. Thank you.
Are you Will and Jada? Or are you Martin and Coretta? Which one?
I'm actually Martin and Coretta because I'm actually married.
That's an excellent question, Kevin Samuels. Honestly, I'm surprised by this video. I'm pleasantly surprised, by these younger women. They seem to have much more, street-wise sense than the older ones. It's curious. I must go and study that. Why is it that with the cheating thing, the younger women are more accepting? Is it that younger men cheat more than the older? Or is there something else? Is there another factor playing a part? I'm very interested in this. So I have to cut this video here, but it goes further. Let's hear next time what Mr. Samuel's discussion with these two new younger women is. I think that'll be quite interesting. And my verdict now, in contrast to the last video, is I too will be more accepting. Yes, I have had a change of heart. Well, because I've learned something. I don't change my mind for no reason. But if I get a compelling case and if I hear good arguments for and against something, I can make an informed decision. And I hope other people, ladies, who were also against, can at least understand why maybe it's not the biggest thing, right? It's not the biggest problem in a marriage, in a relationship. Yes. I believe this is the way forward. If men are to accept our base natures, maybe we should accept their base natures. And like this, no one is the bad guy or the bad girl. Okay, peace, love, and harmony as usual to everybody. See you on the next video.